All right, today we're going to unpack the big ideas from a really powerful book by Brianna Wiest called The Mountain Is You. It's basically a masterclass in how to stop getting in your own way and start mastering your life. We're going to break down exactly how you can begin that climb.
You know that feeling, right? That nagging sense that you're the main thing, maybe the only thing, holding you back from your own success. Well, that's what this is all about, getting to the bottom of why that happens, and way more importantly, what you can actually do about it.
Okay, so the book kicks off with this massive reframe of the whole problem. Self-sabotage, it's not some flaw in your character. You're not weak, you're not lazy. It's actually a super misguided attempt by your subconscious to protect you, usually from some kind of perceived threat or to fill some kind of deep need that you're not even aware of.
And that leads us straight to the core idea of the entire book. The real challenge? It's not out there somewhere. It's in here. The mountain you absolutely have to climb, the one standing between you and the life you want, well, it's you. So how in the world do we start that climb?
First things first, we have to pack the right gear. And no, I'm not talking about ropes and ice picks. I'm talking about the internal skills you're going to need for the journey ahead.
The absolute foundation of your toolkit is emotional intelligence. I mean, think about it. Before you can change any of your behaviors, you have to get a handle on why you're doing them in the first place. That means getting really good at spotting your triggers, learning to manage your emotional reactions, and understanding how you connect with other people.
And you know, a huge piece of that self-awareness is just giving yourself permission to feel whatever it is you're feeling. It's not about agreeing with the emotion or even acting on it. It's just acknowledging it's there. That little act of validation is what stops us from pushing feelings down, only for them to explode later as self-sabotage.
So many of us are trying to climb this mountain while carrying a giant, heavy backpack full of stuff from our past. The book lays out a really clear way to set it down. You got to acknowledge the feelings, pull out the lessons, practice forgiveness, and then you rewrite the story. It's all about freeing yourself up from that dead weight.
And this quote just captures the reward for all that hard work perfectly. It's this idea that when you finally let go of the past, you start to realize that what you thought was a huge loss was actually just clearing the junk out of the way so your real journey could begin.
Okay, so our toolkit is packed. Now what? Now we need a strategy for the ascent. This next part is all about the practical, real-world mindset shifts you need to actually climb your mountain.
Now this is a game changer. You have to ditch the idea that you need some huge, dramatic, life-altering breakthrough. The book argues that real, lasting change comes from something way more powerful and way less intimidating: micro shifts. These are the small, consistent, daily actions that just add up over time.
And we're not talking about some massive, overwhelming overhaul of your life. I mean, look at these examples. They're tiny. They're manageable. The secret sauce isn't the size of the change. It's doing it consistently. This is how you build the kind of momentum that becomes unstoppable.
So what helps you stick with these micro shifts, especially when things get tough? It's understanding this wild idea that your brain is anti-fragile. What does that mean? It means challenges aren't just things you have to put up with. They are the very things that make you stronger. Your brain literally grows from the stress.
This metaphor just nails it, doesn't it? Avoiding challenges is like keeping a rock from ever becoming a diamond. You actually need that pressure, that stimulation, to build real mental resilience and grow.
And finally, for your strategy, you just can't wait around to feel inspired. Come on, we all know inspiration comes and goes. What you need are principles. These are the fundamental truths that guide you, like consistency or self-reflection. They are the bedrock you build your entire climb on.
Okay, so we've packed our tools, we've got our strategy. What does it actually look like when we get to the top? This final section is all about the reward for that climb: true self-mastery.
One of the greatest rewards waiting for you at the summit is this incredible clarity of purpose. And the book gives a really practical way to think about it. It's not some mystical calling you have to wait for. It's just finding that sweet spot where what you're good at, what you love doing, and what the world actually needs all overlap. Reaching the top also brings inner peace. But check out this definition. It's not about having a perfect life with zero problems. Not at all. It's about building this deep self-trust, this internal stability that doesn't get rattled every time life gets chaotic on the outside.
So here's the crucial takeaway. Everything we've been talking about, emotional intelligence, resilience, that inner peace, it's all part of building mental strength.
And just like a muscle, it is not something you either have or you don't. It is a skill, and it's a skill you build through daily practice.
And that brings us right back to where we started, full circle. This entire journey, this entire climb, it has one ultimate goal. The real victory isn't about conquering some obstacle out there in the world. It's about mastering your own internal world. That is the mountain, and that is the ultimate prize. The only question left is, are you ready to start climbing?